I mean, the answer to the question on if you're early or late is dependent on what time you think I actually consistently. Because to be fair, I can start stream in like a range of like 2 hours. Go change. Oh, these are actual runs. We're in an actual run that is on day 2. Are on a day 2 run. We are finally seeing if the practice pays off. Sorry, I got a message. How's my health? Still coughing, enjoying tea, but slightly dying inside with the voice still. All right. Start the recording. Also, did I like? Is the music like really quiet for you guys? I feel like it's been absurdly quiet recently. Like it's fine. I'll just turn it up. I feel like it's been quiet for me. Of course, now that I start stream, my voice starts fucking dying, even though it's been fine this. Oh, I'm like I'm trying to make sure my voice is like fine before it like actually starts. Have you ever tried the Riot Stardew Valley? The Bandle City Camp one? No. I didn't get into it. It doesn't play. No. That's not a mod. It's like you know, the cozy farming sim genre, but it's Riot's version of it. I'm like still trying to mentally prepare myself for this day because it's like the hardest day of the run. I'm like slightly distracted still by a conversation I'm having on the side right now. It's like I don't want to be distracted, but at the same time, like I can't focus on the run if I'm like this, and I don't want to start the run because then I have to actually start the run. Wait for Fertile? No. I still think the website doesn't load for me. Why are some of these just like the wrong? Okay. So with that, mentally prepare. Alright, so we are going to Ginger Island today. We are literally set up at the exact point as our practice setup. One thing that I was thinking about all day yesterday, I need to go and get the slingshot. I totally forgot to pick up the slingshot. I can get that when I'm waiting. I gotta find the fiber and the stone. This is not gonna be in the right chest. And then we're going to Ginger Island and we're doing the thing, alright? We practiced this day for a week straight. Or practice like this segment of the run for a week straight. Hopefully we don't get completely cucked by RNG. And we can just like push through. Alright. Alright, we gotta repair the boat first. I gotta get the slingshot and then we gotta figure out the inventory. I gotta turn the numbs lock key back on so I can actually start the timer. 3, 2, 1. We gotta go to run. Don't run. Alright. First things first, we gotta open up the community center. Oh, it's... You can't. Please. That's fine. That's fine. We'll be a day late. It actually kind of helps our ancient fruit situation. Will just be a day off cycle, but it shouldn't make a difference. Normally I like to go to Ginger Island on the Sunday, but we'll go on the Monday instead. it shouldn't make a difference. I sleep the extra days anyway. Fine. Fun. I need that, that. They're getting hardwood for forging. This. Don't know. Average. Alright, we have Monday off. It's this way. So weird having to stop build. We'll have to do one harvest. We'll need to continue seed making the go. I didn't, or did I? How much am I trolling? No, I am trolling. I practice so much. How do I forget to read the letter? I'm so unserious right now. I'm actually so unserious. I am totally unserious right now, apparently. I mean, it could have been a worse mistake. It's like that. I'm gonna do that on the day that I'm waiting for the boat. Oh. Oh, well, I mean, I misclicked the Pines Man. Yes. 22 hours is not the world record, but yeah. Not even the 1.5 record anymore. Hi, Bernie.
Hab bone.
Can you not?
Good luck with the run.
Missing. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm. What? I have slingshot. I have a. Oh no, I'm definitely missing something. I'm not. I don't need. About it. I have everything that looks important. Just need to go. I need to stop wasting time. I'm too hesitant right now. Just go. Just go with the flow. Let the practice take hold. Stop questioning things. I was in the chest way too long. Overthinking. Like, I'm trying to make sure I don't forget an item, but at the same time, me trying to not forget an item is making me waste a lot of time. themselves on the boat. No frog. Why it did not accept my hotkey there, but whatever. I'm not pressing F. I'm so. No, no one's ever, but there's multiple people with enough, and somebody has enough to do it twice if they really wanted to. Yeah, I realistically, in their words, I am not doing long enough runs currently for them to be worth a reset. Like, anything less than a 100-hour run is realistically not worth it. I used to do like 200 to 300-hour long runs back in the mid-max days. So, literally just a 17-hour run means nothing. Without gambling, it's about 2 years of watch time. People aren't gonna do for a lowly 17-hour run.
Yellow chat, good morning.
Thank you for the 11 months. I hope your day is going well. We had a few subs that I've kind of been missing because I'm trying not to troll this day, and I'm still proceeding to troll this day. I know we had a 2-year sub right at the start of stream. I do appreciate it. Where the fuck is this button? Holy fuck. This is like, it's my fault, but it's not my fault. It's not worth that. That's good. I should be out of the volcano by like 4, by the way. What if you want to know what good pace looks like? Yep, 13, by the way. Up. I'm gonna need a lot of super shards. I kind of want to go out of my way for this. No rare stick. Will armor you, I think, for 5 months. What? Minute slower. I normally like to do. Dragon's Tooth is nice. Release. All right. This is truly when we get to see if I'm unserious or not. Apparently, I'm very serious today. The Mingo run? Yes. We have a Mingo. Oh, I got a golden coconut. Oh. Did I decide on 3 or 4? I think I did 4. If you're wondering why beets over parsnips, I forgot to buy parsnips. Beets are the next best option. Say it out. No, wait. Well, a little slow, but we shall make it work. Might get him on the way out, given an opportunity. Hopefully there's no button. Okay. I am dying. I only have work boots. Kind of blows. stupid that I came because I'm fine with her enchant order this run, but I won't say it's the best. I mean, obviously it's not the best because it's not first try Artful. But having to do 3 enchants on the hammer before getting Artful and required to do all 3 enchants on the hammer before I get Artful is not good. I would like to try to get like Bottomless or something else. But I mean, it's better than getting or needing like 6+ for first Artful, right? Or the... And it's okay. Oh. I don't really know what I can get from this. Pineapple seeds is 100% acceptable. Good. We really need it. Still take that guy could have been interesting to go for, but fine. I think we have all the walnuts from rocks. It's more that I would be looking for the fossilized. I do, in fact, want this. That. Those two, they kind of look away from me, and I'm concerned about the water. These be enough. Ow. That, like, I wasted a few, but... Wow, I literally am forfeiting 3 minutes for this. It would honestly, there's a chance that dying is faster than walking back. And just praying that I don't lose an item. That's important. Yeah, just a double button spawn on the worst floor layout. Nothing I can do. How it is. Ah, I would have needed water anyway, so. Not a great start. A combination of me being unserious as well as kind of just getting cooked. Okay. Not a huge fan. Must admit. No kink shame, but. Gonna come up. Prayer. Day 10 loves the flame spirits. That's for sure. Two. Nice. We could possibly get up to 4 here. At worst, 2. Hoping for at least 3. Double. Is that a double? I saw 2, but it was still just the previous one. Crazy floor 2. Where are we at? 78? I only have 78 cinder shards? Brother, we're gonna we're gonna need a few deposits. We're gonna need some small loans of $1 million here. Pretty sure we're good from walnuts from barrels now. I really just try to get to the volcano before the 10th. Getting to the volcano before the 10th guarantees us getting 2 walnuts from the barrels on floor 5 there. Just those barrels that we spawn. Oh wow, really good dragon's teeth today. Only 2 again, but we're at 5 already. Do double big fossils. Very nice. I still need the walnut from the rare chest, and then otherwise, I think we're good. We have all the rock ones. I'm pretty sure we have all the barrel ones. If we're missing a barrel one, it's literally just 1. Just whatever. Find it. There's a rare chest. There's our... Nah, we always use the pirate hat. I kind of like the blue bow. I think the blue bow fits the character better. Okay, now that's gotta be the last one. I told you we might be missing. All right, 5. We're at 100. Ideally, I'd get like 50 on this next day, but I might just have to do the 4th. I might just have to do the 4th day for the extra cinder shards, just because I'm kind of low. I do really want a single... If I can get a single ruby, I'll be happy. But I need at least 45 cinder shards at the end of the day if I want to do triple ruby enchant. But that would also involve me getting a extra. Otherwise, I would have to go that or do it later. Because I need 100 minimum for all my prismatics. Right. Okay, floor 2, annoying floor is not good. I don't see any button. Kind of the worst possible button. Not gonna lie. Do you think I can make it? Am I gonna regret this? I've just walked back right from the start. Or do you think I can make it to 5? It's just one more floor. As long as there's no button in the top right. This floor should be fine as long as there is no button there. Nothing on that. I don't really care about getting a dwarf hammer. Else other than like getting a random cards is kind of worthless from that. I really only care about opening up large chests, rare chests. Fine. Damn, I was really hoping for another. Go back and get one from the crystallarium then. Always a fucking. They've really both decided to dash at me. Yes. Do rubies instead of walking back and it's fine. $100. Oh, I need 2 more. Oh, so we got a ring. Need 2. Alright, let's just check this. Eric. Here. Huh. 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 Maybe it's just third enchant. Hopefully it's just third enchant then. It should have just been third enchant according to what your notes are. And I would have had to have done triple. It was secret note 11 and then the second note was lower. Run's probably just dead off of this. Alright, doesn't matter if I have books. Not having Artful is literally like a 30-40 minute time loss. I'm not allowed to pause for notes. Second note was higher? No, I'm pretty sure it was lower. But, I mean, if it was higher, then it would make sense, because then it's either 4th or 6th. And if that's the case, I'm missing 1 prismatic, so it would be that anyways. Oh, I guess you're right. It has to be higher if it was 11. No. Okay, well, then it was the 6th one. Unlucky. Needed more prismatics. Yeah, it was number 6. The worst part is the hoe was on the archaeologist line, so I would have needed like the first like 4 prizzies for the hoe itself. So it would have been archaeologist, generous, and then I could have gotten generous. Yeah, apparently it just can't count. I don't know why I was... I guess I confused the two. I don't know. I guess I just confused the two for whatever reason. Could have got a rabbit's foot there if I really wanted to check. No. I'm going to take a quick break. And I'll try to start another run, I guess. Alright, stream. Not really much you can do about that. I would have needed another... I mean, I guess if I had another prismatic, it would have been fine. But it's like, it's kind of hard to, like, do. Lucky. Stop the recording and delete the old. I can do. Alright, let's go again. Don't compare yourself to others. Just do what's fun for you. Enjoy it. Let's not really want to start right away, but be retimed. It's not a deal. get so much money on the other world. What do you mean? Other file? It's not... Like, a few million gold is not a lot. You need to make... I make almost like 20 million throughout the run. The current record for the most amount of money in-game, in like in-game years, or in the first in-game year in hand, by the way, so not like inflated by selling and buying stuff, is 83 million gold. And that's on a worse patch for money runs. I was on a, I believe that was on a patch before Ginger Island, wasn't it? Or was Quartz Run on the Ginger Island patch? Pretty sure his was 1.4. It's been so long now. When does the run finish? Is it in the first year? This run, it finishes like year 8 because it's faster to sleep days. We don't care about in-game days in this run. The least amount of in-game days you can get perfection in without the use of Joja Mart or any Joja services is 115 days, which has been done by multiple people, including myself. It's like a 40-hour run, which is like double what I'm trying to get. In-game days is a very slow process to do. Because on those runs, you have to be out until like the end of the day, and each day is 20 minutes, right? So 20 minutes times 115 will give you your pure minimum time if you didn't pause whatsoever. When I say pause, I mean opening up your inventory or chests. It would be at minimum 20 minutes times 115. Realistically. You can give her take some days, because realistically you will get to a point that you're just sleeping days, but you get. I'm fine. My voice is still dying. Otherwise. Unfortunately, just had to kill the last run because I apparently could not read my note sheet and I needed 6 Brizzies, not 5. Where I wanted to click. Oh, my bad. Realistically, the answer to making more money in a shorter amount of time is doing more crops. Like, realistically, if you're only doing 100 or like 200 crops, you should probably double that at the bare minimum if you're looking to make money. And then you also want to process them. And processing them is better on higher base value crops because it's a multiplier. So doing blueberries and cranberries are like fine if you need the cash right then and there. But if you really want to make a lot of money, you gotta do melons, starfruit, pumpkins, red cabbages, cauliflower, stuff like that. Cranberries are probably like, if you are purely doing it for the money perspective, cranberries are like the bait noob crop that people do. It depends on what you have access to. You can do a mixture of both, realistically, is the answer. Unless if you can actually keg everything. Everybody got baited. They used to be good, to be fair. Prior to their nerf. But prior to their nerf and people, like, not being as experienced with the game anymore. People being more experienced with the game. Realistically, like, if you have any sort of production going by fall, pumpkins are just always better. Right? And even in a run where I'm literally skipping full seasons, I'm still up to 15 preserve jars, and I go up to 30 eventually by winter, right? Like, why would I do cranberries at that point? It's like, I could have thousands if I was actually trying to get them. In this run, we scale harder. We do, we do strawberries into blueberries to get the money rolling, because by the time that we get in summer, we don't have the preserve jars yet, so we use blueberries to get the preserve jars and pay for stuff. Fall, we do pumpkins, and then after that, we do star fruit into ancient fruit. Because once you have the greenhouse unlocked, I just don't care anymore. And then Ginger Island's just a greenhouse, so, yeah, ancient fruit and star fruit. The dehydrator is literally only good for blueberries and cranberries, and it's still ass. It's not that it takes 5 to get 1. It's literally only a 0.5 value increase per blueberry. Or per crop. And that's the issue with it. Where jars are 2x and kegs are 3x. Sure, the individuals... individual sell price of the good is high, but it doesn't matter when it takes 5 to make 1. It's good for excess crops that you wouldn't process anyways due to your limited number of processors. So I won't say it's useless because it has a point to it. But it's more of the thing where I don't want to say if you know how to play the game, but if you're playing the game at a high level, it's completely useless. What happened to yesterday's run? I misread my notes and I needed 6 prismatics for Artful. And I'm not about to take a 40-minute time loss for that. Unlucky. This is why I'm glad Alexa made the note sheet, because if I actually read it right, I would have been able to kill that run yesterday after the thing. Or if I read it right, I probably could have brute forced a Prizzy from the quarry. But at that point, I already wasted a bunch of time like testing out different methods to see if I could get it. And then brute forcing the quarry would have taken me extra time, so I was just not down for that time loss. I was already kind of somewhat unserious going in, and I was kind of messing up. It wasn't already a great day. We just need more spreadsheets. Gonna love the video when I eventually end up making it. Is like, here's another spreadsheet Alexa made for me. And another one. This one does this. This one does that. Or spreadsheets, yeah. I love Tess. I'll probably have to like go through and make sure I'm shouting out the people correctly, because I know a lot of people have like worked on different sheets. Because Blade's the person who made the original traveling cart or parsnip to traveling cart sheet. And then Alexa tweaked it so it worked pre-2026. And then Alexa added a bunch of the other information to this sheet. She also made the summer rain sheet. The enchant sheet. And I think one more, but I would have to double check it. And then Blade made the actually, I think Alexa made the original summer rain sheet, and then was it somebody else added on to it? Was that you, Demonic, or am I thinking somebody else? I know somebody else added on to it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you added the monster part of it. I also do love how the summer rain sheet is actually more accurate than the Stardew Valley predictor. Because the predictor doesn't think it can rain on the Trout Derby holidays. So I'll always just say sunny on those days, even though it's not true. It can rain on those days. Unfortunately, I do feel like we're going to be stuck at the golden parsnip for a while, not because we're not going to not get the golden parsnip, but because my last two bundles have been garden. So we're kind of overdue for some fish farm bundles. It's sad that I kind of don't use the monster floor check outside of Skull Caverns floor 1, because it's like I just get so many ladders that it's just easy to brute force the dino floors when I'm brute forcing the bats. And with how I do the monster eradication goals and the way that I do them, I like see the infested floors for the day as I ladder down. So it's like I don't need to like waste time checking for them. I already know. And it's like I don't really want to just sleep days specifically for it. Because realistically, like, unless if the floor is really good, there's not much of a point. And then I have to take a gamble on whether or not it's a slime-infested floor or not. I kind of just... I was missing a prismatic, unfortunately. I was 1 prismatic off. It was either 4 or 6 prismatics I needed, and I needed 6, but I only had 5. And it would have been a massive time loss to go get another one. Which I don't have time to spare. It is how it is. Little parsnip, please. Give it like 3 more resets. Then I think we'll be at the average. Like a 1 in 7. I'm not overly distraught because it definitely wasn't like my best run ever. Like, it was solid. Like, I wouldn't complain about continuing that run whatsoever, but it's like there was just some like really not stupid mistakes. I don't think I made any like stupid mistake, but there was just like parts of the run where I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, my pathing was whack some of the days. Prismatics. No, no Artful Enchant. I was mistaken. I thought it was 3rd enchant, but it ended up being 6, and I only had 5 prismatics. This happens. This is how it is. Silvers. This the 3rd one? Yeah, we'll get golden parsnip today. We got 2 silvers, so that adds up to the gold, right? How am I chopping down the stumps? There. Well, maybe I lied. One more. Books. They tell me when books show up in the traveling cart. You can find more in that FAQ, it's in the description. I specifically need a gold quality for it to work though, so we reset for a 1 in 7. Blue, thanks for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Look at me, and we're at reset hell. I just had to kill a day 2 run because of lack of enchant that I was looking for, which sucks. But yeah, now we get to reset for a basically a 1 in 21 chance. Did some sleep deprived runs. Yeah. See, this is why I start stream right after I wake up. I'm not sleep deprived. Yeah, but welcome in. I'm the Abu. I do Stardew Valley speedruns and challenge runs, but most recently I've been doing a bunch of speedruns, namely Perfection, which is like the 100% category of this game. It's long, 17 hours long, in fact. I do it over the course of a few days. But the beginning is a RNG hellscape because I made it that way for God knows what reason. But yeah, hello, welcome to bed with me on accident. I put a gigantic bed in my... So yeah, unless if I get really lucky here because raider luck, get used to this parsnip pattern. You might find it weird that I plant crops in some alien crop circle formation. But this is... It's not RNG manipulation, it's RNG prediction. Basically, if I get a gold quality crop on any of these tiles, it tells me stuff about the file that I can then later abuse. So the run starts with this, where I'm trying to get a gold quality crop on one of these tiles so I can abuse it later, which is a 1 in 7. And then I need to win a 1 in 3 for a specific bundle to show up in the community center, which is one of the main objectives of the game. So, yeah. In total, it's about a 1 in 21 chance. And, as for today's runs, we're at 10 resets. Yada, yada, yada. How many hours do I have in this game? Just under 7,000. What happened to yesterday's run? I needed one more prismatic. I needed 6 prismatics, not 5. Unfortunately. And I had 5, and getting the 6 prismatic would have taken me like 30-40 minutes, which is just too much. It is how it is. I'm a speedrunner after all. Speedrunning a very RNG heavy game, so you kind of just learn to accept RNG the way how it is. And it's just like, there's only so much you can do to make it not bad when the best strategy is such RNG involvement. It does make it fun though, in some ways. Painful in others. I think the RNG of perfection's actually, like, outside of the first 2 checks here, the RNG of the run is actually quite engaging, because a lot of it can just be overcome, or you have to adapt to it. There's very few parts of the run where you literally cannot adapt to what the RNG given to you is. Otherwise, the rest of the run is mostly fluid. Yeah, but unfortunately, you guys came in right at probably the worst time, because I just killed the previous kind of semi-deep run, or the previous day 2 run, and now I'm at reset health. I'll see. And it's faster than the mine floors run, RNG based. Yeah. But I mean, at least, like, the difference is about, like, that type of RNG is that type of RNG is engaging because at least you're playing the game. Where it's like, when I'm just resetting day 1 through 5 here, it's like, am I really playing the game? I'm hoeing 15 very specific spots, clearing the farm the first day. Chopping down specific trees, and then, like, not really, like, playing. I'm, like, kind of going through the motions in a lot of ways. I do also apologize if I do eventually stop talking. I am still recovering from being sick. If you couldn't slightly tell from my voice being congested, so it's like if I start losing my voice, I'm gonna stop talking. But I'm addicted and I can't stop, so here I am playing Stardew. Is there a PB? My PB is 17 hours and 33-ish minutes. My goal time is sub 17, so I'm comparing against splits that are sub 17 pace. Especially since the route has slightly changed since I've PB'd. So, the splits will just go from like wildly positive to wildly behind. To do that in one go. I don't do these in one go. I do it over the course of 3 days. You're required to do at least 4-hour segments, but you're allowed to take day breaks. Generally speaking, I do about a 5-hour segment the first day, plus whatever it takes for me to get the run. I like to go until the community center is finished. The second day is around 6-ish hours, 6, 7, and then I finish it off the third. I don't know why my brain froze there. I'm specifically looking for a gold quality parsnip right now. It tells me RNG about the file. Or about the file's RNG. Namely when skill books show up in the traveling cart. Okay, normally the parsnip chance is not that insane. It's literally a 1 in 7. I have 13 1% chances of a gold quality parsnip, and then 2 3% chances. I'm kind of just getting unlucky, I must admit. I'm slightly over average now. We're like, what, run 13, 14? Just under 7,000 hours logged in Stardew on Steam. It's realistically more if you count like any time like brainstorming where I don't have Stardew open and like route thinking and like spreadsheets or whatever. But pure game time is about slightly under 7,000. That was spot. That was the middle spot, so spot 3. We potentially get to play the game. Don't get overly excited. I still have a 1 in 3 I need to win. But we get to play day 5. And part of day 6. Yeah, we get to play for another 6 minutes. Now we have a 1 in 3 for the bundle that we want, which is the garden bundle. So bad news, I've gotten the garden bundle in the last 2 runs that I've gotten to this point. So 3 garden bundles in a row. I like those odds. It's still a 1 in 3 no matter what, but you know, gambler's fallacy. After all. Ah, shit. That doesn't sell for 60. Will give me an extra parsnip, I guess. Actually, no, it won't. 5 gold off. Ah, lovely. Ready to get out of my inventory. Pain. And suffering. Take the long way. Linus, don't you touch that fucking leak. Thought first. Ooh. At least I got a leak, but this is bad forge. Sorry for yawning. That was... Yeah, we like to see more than that. Zero money equals garden bundle. True. Lack of forge equals. Even though last run that had garden bundle had a shit ton of forge. The run's gotta have something wrong with it for the game to give me good RNG, right? Not everything can go perfect. What am I doing? Menu. Goes away. Okay. I still need a horse rat. Damn. Good. Thank you. How many years does perfection take? Depends on how you're doing it. So in this run, I go to year 8. But you can do it in 115 days. So a year and 3 days. Yeah, this route goes to year 8 because it's just faster to sleep days for season lock stuff and whatever. And then you can do it in 115 days without any Joja help. In theory, if you were to allow... if you were to start in year 2 so you have access to Kent, you could do it in 9 weeks. Or I'm sorry, 8 weeks and 2 days. And then Joja waivers, in theory, fastest would be summer 3rd, because you have to wait for the train station to open up. Is it just that loving Kent is hard? No, it's because Kent doesn't spawn until spring. So you get him to max friendship points in a single day. He just takes oh wow, okay. He just takes 2 days to gift his recipes for you to cook. Green bean cauliflower. Well, I guess it's 3 times in a row. God damn. E. Green bean kale, right? That's what I said. Green bean kale parsley. What was I saying? Yeah. Funny enough, if Kent didn't exist in this game and there was no like Kent issue, you would only be able to complete perfection without Jojamart 1 day sooner, because you need 9 weeks for the quest board. Because there's 9 quests that you have to do for crafting recipes, and it takes a day for it to send you to it. So the 9th week would be summer, it would be spring 1st, year 2, and then you would get the recipe on the 2nd. Is how it would work. So even if Kent didn't exist, it would just be 1 day, which is why the perfection that starts in year 2, so you have access to Kent, would take 8 weeks and 2 days, because the start of the 9th week would be the last quest that you do, and then it takes a day for you to get the item. And then for waivers, in theory, if you can make all the money for perfection, you're just waiting for the spa to open up. And that would be your only limiter. That said, I don't know if it's physically possible to make that much money in the time frame that you need. That'd be a level of mid-max that I'm unfamiliar with. Because that's... What would that be? That would be unlocking the island, getting 100 golden walnuts, and having about, what, like 45 million gold of spending cash? In a month. In 3 days. That's a lot. So yeah, island, like 45-ish million gold in a season. Like, you would require like pre-nerf Skull Caverns level of iridium ore, while having the quality of life and the buffs of 1.6. What happened to last run? I was missing a prismatic, unfortunately. How long is this run? About 17 hours is what I'm trying to do it in. I don't even think the fish ponds would be enough. It would take too many days now. That store music? It probably was. I play playlist, because when you speedrun Stardew, the music just goes in and out every time you sleep, so you literally just hear the start of the song or literally like, or yeah, you just only hear the starts of songs. You don't really hear the full song. And then sometimes there's just no music playing. And it gets a little sad. I just play the soundtrack. How I prefer. I also have 7,000 hours in Stardew, and as much as I enjoy the Stardew music, listening to 7,000 hours of the same soundtrack is, how do you say, a lot. So excuse me for not listening to only the Stardew Valley soundtrack. Yeah, Task could do it, but Task does a lot of bullshit that humans can't. I mean, the way that you could do it as a human would literally... No, you can't use Casino. I was about to say you just downpatch and use Casino. Floor 5 is my most hated floor. I hate it more than the spiral. Starla Drop, thank you for the 6 months. Enjoy your new fish, and thank you for the support. Hope your week is going well, even though it just started. Hopefully you had a good start.
Yeah, run time.
Their record for most money. The currently most recorded money in the first year. We only do in hand at the end of the first year because you can inflate the total. Is 83 million by Cordite. But that is done, I believe, on patch 1.4. Piano Addict on 1.5 was doing, or was going to get 100 million in the first year. Which you can get more, by the way. Piano is specifically just aiming for 100 million in a very specific way. But 1.6 kind of broke the game with the addition of Ginger Island. As well as, we should get Magnet Ring on floor 20. As well as 1.6 makes it even better. Because of the quality of life additions and some of the new broken items. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody wanted to do a money run on 1.6 and made like 125 million in the first year. Again, when I say like make this much money, I'm not talking about total earnings. I'm talking about 125 million so the person can buy 12 golden clocks at the start of year 2 if they wanted to. Like, flat out, just buy it. This is a good luck day, but it definitely does not feel like it. Nice copper. By the way, don't ever ask me to do those runs. I will never do one again. How do I explain this? Does anybody remember how far Piano was into his run? Did he actually end up getting to fall? Or was he still in summer? By the time that 1.6 came out. Does anybody remember? Early summer. He was early summer and he was probably about 400 hours of playtime into the file. So he was a quarter of the way done and had 400 hours. I'm not about to spend 1,600 hours of my life doing that. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I misread my notes. I needed one more prismatic shard. That said, Piano is a bit of a perfectionist, which is fine. I don't think I would nearly take that many hours just because I wouldn't have the sanity to do that. But it's a very long run. Piano task. Yeah, Piano did a lot of planning. Like, he put a lot of work into it. Which sucks because 1.6 kind of ruined it. So I don't think he'll ever finish it, but... Magnet ring. No, I lost the 50-50. We are just a glowy boy. Should have dropped the ring off. Or not the ring, the ancient seed. And it shouldn't. Plus, if I specifically get a topaz and an amethyst. I kind of value the cherry bomb more than the amethyst, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I would drop it, but I'm good. That said, I probably should have just picked it up because if I go to the right side on 24, there's... Yeah, okay, I should have picked it up. If I get another topaz from the barrels up here, I'll drop it. I didn't. Oh, that counts. I should have dropped it just because there is actually a high chance that I got an amethyst from these barrels. I would drop I'd drop a cherry bomb. I mean, I should have just dropped it. You usually use to make money crops. A lot of them. The star of the run, I mean, I just get all my money from the mines. And then I use that to snowball crops. Why not the sword? Because I'm stupid and I thought I had an actual weapon. I was also really thinking about the amethyst. I am so unserious today, apparently. We're just not going to talk about it, and we're just not going to get punished because we're going to get to 440, and then we're going to go to the next day after I get the 15 iron, and then proceed to not get punished by getting the forest sword that's on day 9 and 10, or I'm sorry, day 10 and 11. That's what's going to happen here. All right. You know, I may not be sleep deprived, but some days I'm just totally unserious and just not focused. We do be styling with this beanie. This beanie was like the best drop we could have gotten. We are actually fashion icons with this. Yeah, but I use the crops to get the preserve jars. Worker without a cute farmer isn't not true. Jules, aren't you a default farmer user? Or do you randomize? I'm mixing this up with somebody else. No, hardcore randomizer based. I know Joe was the default farmer. I'm doing good. There was a thing. Do I like this game? I have 7,000 hours in the game. I don't know if I enjoy the game or not, though. And that's why he has no world record. Savage. Oh, I haven't talked to him in a bit. The group hasn't played League in a while because Tyler's in Europe. Yeah, I do it over the course of 3 days. Actual outfit? Yeah, this outfit's like crazy. I love when I get like an outfit that actually works. I generally do them in about 5 or 6 hours a stream. Last stream's a little longer, but I would probably wouldn't run this category if I was required to do it in one sitting. Or I would like quote unquote run it, but just do it the way how I want to run it. And run with breaks. And then just not submit because I don't care. I'd probably not run this category if I was sane. Okay, the category is not bad if you don't do book resets like me. You're only losing like a few hours for it. But it's like you wouldn't have to do the golden parsnip. You would just have to do the garden bundle reset, which isn't really that bad. It's really just the book reset. That's bad, all right? You don't have to. I kind of have to for the quality of run that I want. Only a few hours time lost. All right, you're telling me that you really care about 2 hours when a majority of when I'm one of 2 people, or one of like 3 people who have a sub 24-hour time. Apparently there's a Chinese runner that actually has a good time on 1.5 that we found recently. Easy 10% time save. Panther already beat that time. Did she use wool strats? Were the wool strats added? Did you? I don't know what the time was. Oh, I'm sorry. Also, the copper in this run sucks. Surely I don't get punished for that sort of mistake, by the way. Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't watch the run of the Chinese runner, but I know they implemented some wool strats instead, or like iridium quality wool from sheeps and looms, which was interesting. And then I did see that you were doing a 1.5 run recently. Also, that just needed to be one to the right, and it would have been fine. I've been doing official attempts for like 3 days now. Though this run is, as much as I'm glad I got the garden bundle early, this, I don't know if this run's gonna have a future with how this mines is going. This copper definitely helps, but I don't know if it'll have a future. Get lucky, only. You better hope I get bailed out for how shit that copper on day 1 was. Never have any ancient seed. And I'm lacking coal. I have a iron dirk as a weapon. Copper's kind of pulling it back, I must admit. Copper's been popping off. Money is horrendous, by the way. Just let me throw that out there. Money is like, if you thought money's homeless, let's put it like that. We're not even poverty. We're just homeless in terms of the money. We do have Beanie though. That is true. Like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to afford rent on Grandpa's rundown shack after this one. I think I've gotten more copper today than iron in the iron floors. Here's our jade. I don't know why, but I thought that was... Do one to the left, man. Down. Okay, money's slightly coming back. Still not a huge fan of is what I think it is. I'll take it. I thought that was an extra jade. How many times do you think I just got slowed there? Hey, chat. I think this is a reset. I'm getting punished for not picking up that sword. Actually, as long as I don't die, I'm at 42. Only issue is I have 2 bats on me. Um. Well, give me 22 copper in a reasonable time here, and play ball. I didn't realize how much coal I actually had. I thought I had less. A little slow. But honestly, we have an ancient seed. It's a little slow. We have the ancient seed. And money kind of. Money somewhat came back. Not really, but. It makes it so I don't have to brute force seed maker, so I can keep my logs in the same spot. So I don't have to go through that, and then I also don't have to be seed makering a bunch of shit over and over and over again. So. Probably about like 10 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Like 5. I wouldn't say 10. 10's a lot. I mean, realistically, it depends on how bad the ancient seed was. It can be up to 5 minutes if I get a really shit ancient seed spawn. But if I get it like first try, it just doesn't make a difference. I guess is the better way of putting it. This bus stop is really good for bailing me out. Oh, that really helps. When's book check? Fall 12th. Summer 19th, fall 12th. You know, I was going to disappoint you and say probably not, but the checking the left side and the bus stop kind of came in clutch, so we can actually afford a flamingo. You get a flamingo this fact. One flamingo is all I can afford, so you won't get more than one flamingo. I'm sorry, there's actually 0 point in me checking summer 19th. There's no useful book check in year 3. Involves. One book. What was the fall date that I said? The fall 12th. Year 1, by the way. We're looking at year 3 books. Have to be doing some fishing shenanigans this run. Yeah, fall 12th. Fall 12th, winter 7th. Where am I going? Fall 12th, winter 7th. And if the book is not mining or forging, it's an instant reset. This is how this golden parsnip spot works. I'll double check it, but because I've messed up one of these in the past and I don't know if I actually fixed it. And I don't know if it's this one or not. But I basically require it to be combat into fishing on fall 12th year 3 into winter 5th year 3. And I can 100% guarantee that if the winter 7th book is forging of year 1. But the fall 12th book, the first check before the winter 7th, so I don't have to play as much. If it's not, if it's not, my voice is dying. Wait a second. Let it restart. If it's not mining or forging, it literally cannot be, it literally cannot be the forging for the winter 7th one. Cursor. Okay, now I'd have to double check to make sure that lines up. I was also very unserious at the start of the day's run, so I was kind of losing time for being a bit of a troll. That part didn't help it as well. The cat's name, it just gets the default's name because I skipped the cutscene. Pretty sure it can be different depending on what farm map you play on, though. I think Miso's the default for the original ones, though. No one's done a task for perfection because it's too long and no one would know the perfect route for it. Just rain on the 9th, that's it. It didn't rain any other day other than the 9th, right? The 9th and the 13th. Or did I miss the 11th rain? No, it can't rain on the 11th. I think we're getting a 4 rain day summer. We're getting the second least amount of rain days you can get in summer. On Legacy. You can only get 3 if green rain overrides one of the rain days that you're supposed to get on this. So if we had a green rain on the 9th, we would have had a 3 rain day summer. Well, it's not actually not an issue because I would be able to tell you exactly where in the RNG we are if that happened, because it literally can only happen on this 9th day. There's no other part of the RNG that's like this, where there's only 3 rain days. Like, it specifically has to be this segment, so I would be able to pinpoint it anyways. Which is the nice part. New loot boxes appear summer 23rd. Oh, I marked the wrong segment of RNG. Mining book, even though it does not matter. At the wrong year. Okay, we're basically reliant on year 2 rain. Year 2 and 3 rain to actually be able to tell where the RNG is. We're literally just gonna get one more rain day, and it's on the 26th, and that one is like guaranteed, so. Oh. Somebody's mad. Bye-bye. They're singing. Actually is. Big. Fiber. Bloody fish rule sucks though. I need duck fat. Oh, there we go. Not great bundle. Nope, my notes are right. We need it to be a mining or a forging book for this run to continue on the 12th here. We really want it to be a mining book. If we get a mining book on the 12th here, we have a 70% chance of this run having the correct books. If it's forging, it's a 30% chance, but we can check it on the 7th at the very least. I probably won't start another attempt if this run fails. We're already 3 hours in the stream and I don't want to go for 8. Also, I really don't want to push my self right now. My voice. I always forget that you can get used to it. Also, I'm just not focused. I'm just not focused today, so. Yeah, it doesn't help. Not bad money. Did like 4K more last run. Saying with how sketchy this money was at the start, I'm pretty darn happy about that. Down 4K compared to a god money run. Nah, I don't have money right now for that. You don't buy that until you start upgrading or buying coops and barns. Hey, I'm gonna need to do fish in here too. My splits are gonna be really weird this. Uh, 12. Me. Thank you. Good game. What else can I say? Glad you like the content. Out here enjoying a game that I like to play. I do like how those stumps are actually coordinated with each other. If you get a mahoganies from the right stump, you'll always get one from the other one as well. I replant the trees when I want to. Very good. I just more independent fruit. Because I don't want to buy fruit trees for the community center. Convenient for artisan bundles, yeah. I almost always pick the bat cave. It's just better for challenge runs and speed runs in 99% of the situations. Realistically, the cave itself is just useless in general. So even if I didn't have a point of picking the bats, it just wouldn't matter what I pick, because I don't think there's any run that wants mushrooms. Mushrooms are kind of just bad. I don't even have to move it. Normally I have to move that. Bless, surely we get a mining book here. And then the run continues. Oh. Oh, run be funny. Yeah. Wasn't even the foraging book where I could cope for another month. Get to play the game. That's so sad. Woodcutters weekly into combat quarterly into mining monthly. No fishies, no fish. Alright. That will be it for me today. I don't feel like doing another run. Yeah, I don't feel like doing it. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be doing more attempts. Hopefully we can get a run with books again and not have it die like it did last time. That's it. I do appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys joining the stream. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later.